Long ago in a foreign land, there lived a young man named John. He was on a quest to find a wise master who could lead him on the path to enlightenment. Driven by determination, John was willing to travel far and wide to achieve his goal. As he set out on his journey, just outside his village, he came across an ordinary-looking monk sitting peacefully under a tree. Approaching the monk, John asked, "Are you a venerable sage? Can you guide me to a perfect master who can be my teacher?" The monk replied with a gentle smile, "Yes, I am a wanderer, traveling and learning from the world around me. I can suggest some addresses where you might find the master you seek." John thought for a moment and expressed his gratitude, then continued his journey. For 30 long years, he roamed across the earth, meeting various spiritual teachers, but none lived up to his expectations. Filled with disappointment and desolation, he decided to return to his village. As he entered the village, he noticed the same monk he had encountered years ago. The monk had aged significantly, and in that moment, John realized that this ordinary-looking monk was, in fact, the perfect master he had been seeking. Overwhelmed with emotion, John fell to his knees before the monk and said, "O wise one, why didn't you reveal your true identity to me earlier? Why did you send me on such a long and arduous search?" The aged monk smiled gently and replied, "My dear friend, the time was not right for you to recognize me. When we first met, you lacked the necessary experiences and maturity. The journey you undertook served to prepare you, giving you the understanding and wisdom required to truly see and recognize a master." The monk continued, "When you initially asked me about the perfect master, I knew that you were not yet ready to see me for who I am. I provided you with some addresses and allowed you to learn from various teachers. For every experience contributes to one's growth. You spent 3 decades with different masters, and while they may not have been perfect, they offered valuable lessons that shaped you into who you are today." John was enlightened by the monk's words. He realized that in his dreams and visions, he had often seen the very tree under which the monk sat. However, during their first encounter, he had been blind to the truth. The monk continued, "In life, everyone seeks something: success, knowledge, peace of mind. However, only those who prepare themselves and become capable of achieving their desires will succeed. One must focus on building their capabilities rather than chasing after success directly. When you are ready, success will naturally find you." With newfound clarity, John understood that becoming eligible for one's goals was paramount. If one wishes to obtain a high-paying job or become a successful businessman, they must first develop the necessary skills and abilities to thrive in those roles. John spent the remaining years of his life as a devoted disciple of the monk, learning invaluable lessons and attaining the enlightenment he had sought for so long. His journey had come full circle, and he realized that the answers he sought were within him all along. And so, he lived out his days, sharing the wisdom he had gained from his master, hoping to inspire others to become capable of achieving their dreams and finding success on their own unique paths.